Hey, how you guys doing, man? This is Joe D. I'm your host, and this is Share Beer 401. Now, we are a week delayed because, of course, last week I broke down. For those of you that saw my Google Plus post, I really do appreciate that. I feel the need to kind of shortly explain that a little bit. Whoops. I have to pause this. Darn it. I always forget this little part here. So I felt the need. I feel the need to explain that a little bit. I break down, and I'm on the side of the road for 4 hours until I could, the mechanic can get out there and then get it fixed and all that, and then he had to go back for parts, and so by the time all that happened, that made me 4 hours late. Last night as well, and that was last Monday. And last night, you got to be kidding me! How many windows do I have open here? All these videos are playing in my head. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then last night,
that was my fault. That was my fault. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. No, I actually did have two playing in my head.
Because I just turned on. I opened a tab with the YouTube on it, and the ad started blasting. I had to mute it real quick. I'm sorry.
No, this was me. I was actually hearing myself. So, but yeah, last night I also had delayed. It wasn't breakdown, but I usually meet somebody, and some people call it relay. Some we call it just our meat driver. So my meat, he was late, so I had to wait at our meet point for like 3 hours. So I was about 40 minutes shy of last week's. But I was like, you know what? Let me just put on a show anyway, man. I can't have like 2 weeks in a row, for the main show delayed, postponed. So we're here. It's we're here on 4 hours as usual. So it's a little rough. So be patient with me today. I appreciate everybody that showed up for show 400. It was fantastic, man. Thanks, Bum, of course. Oh, Mark says you can't. Yeah, the link's right there in the chat, Mark. It should be at the top of the chat. Let me send Mark another link here.
While you're doing that, Joe, I just want to repeat to you, thank you for having me and having me the last year, and 400 was a blast. Technical problems notwithstanding, for me. Other than that, it was an absolute blast. Fun time.
Thank you, man. I really it was a good time.
Blast.
We definitely.
I'm an idiot. I found it.
Yeah, it's the one next to the part where I wrote the link to jump in live on video is right.
I'm an idiot. I found it. There we go. Yeah. I just got to read. I've been reading too much today. So.
I know. Yeah, I know how that is.
And I just recovered from show 400.
All right. Yeah. See, so now I am currently the only one on, purified drinking water or whatever you want to call it. Zach says that he can't jump in, which is fine, man. Let's see, he had a Founder's Backwoods Bastard. That was his first oak aged beer. That was his first one.
He's excused then. If you had that.
Yeah, he's excused. He made up for it. That's that.
He said he was drinking like Bud or something.
Right. And he probably paid $2 million for that bottle too. So poor dude, man. The prices, man. When you find out, man, the level that some people's have to go to enjoy craft beer. I mean, for us here in this room, we've always thought of Pennsylvania as one of the rougher areas, but Zach's a topper. I mean, that
is like free stuff compared to Australia. Think of the highest price you could pay in America and triple it. That's what we're going to charge you down here.
Exactly, man. I mean what you guys get in Pennsylvania is the blue light special next to what Zach's got paying over there. Good Lord.
That's how they get their free health care in Australia.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. I mean, kind of in a way it is, right? I mean,
yeah, it all comes from something, and that's an easy thing to tax is, the sin tax, cigarettes, alcohol, prostitution, whatever. Yeah. Taxes on prostitution are too damn high. That's all.
That's too damn high. Yeah, I'm paying too much for a nut. Like come on. That's the nutty tax, right? Yeah, and we're 6 minutes in. Boom, So I figure why not, man? We're a week delayed. Hey, Tom, how you doing, my friend?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, Tom.
Good.
So I had to leave early last time. I think I drank a little too much.
That's never happened to any of us.
Oh no, are you kidding? First. Yeah. Oh wait, he said he only paid $8.50. He said it was cheap. That's for an 11.1% beer. And he ain't kidding too.
For one bottle, for like a 12-ounce bottle.
Yeah, I mean, well, if you remember, they go by the alcohol.
Yeah.
So $8.50 for that bottle ain't bad for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's all relative.
It's all relative, man. Dear God.
He lives in the alternate craft beer drinkers universe.
Yeah, it's all. But when we talk to our friends across the pond, period, no matter where they're at, like in the UK or Ireland or any of those people, the prices that they pay for any sort of product that we kind of enjoy are always so high.
The taxes are just a lot higher there.
Yeah, it's and it kind of gets back to your point, Mark. I mean, it's tongue in cheek, but it's still at the same time.
They got to pay for it somehow.
Yeah, they I remember when I lived in Germany for a little bit. The people over there are complaining about their taxes, but at the same time, they had services that they didn't pay for. I mean, and they were also one of the healthiest at that time when I was there. That's 20 years ago, but they were also one of the healthiest countries. As far as the civilized world. So we know that Zach had a founder's backwards bastard, and that's just fun to say. Bum, what do you have, my friend?
I am also having an oak-aged ale tonight, oddly enough. And Joe, this is something that I think would be right up your alley. I don't know if anybody else has heard of these guys. It's kind of new to my area. I think it's Saugatuck Brewing in Michigan, Saugatuck.
Okay.
And their stuff just started turning up in Pittsburgh over the last couple months or so. This is their Snow Wizard oak-aged brown ale, believe it or not.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And this is really, really good. I got a 6-pack of it, and I am going to go out and buy another 6-pack of it. It's good enough I might buy a case. And this, speaking of reasonable, it was only, I think, $10 for the 6-pack, which in Pennsylvania you can't beat it.
What's the ABV on that? Is it
It's 7, I believe.
Okay, $10 for a 6-pack of
7. Here's the 6-pack holder.
That's a cool label.
Yeah, they have some neat artwork.
Surfing the snow wave. It looks. Oh, he's surfing on the lake in the winter. Probably is what it looks like, huh?
Yeah, but it's excellent. And certainly the first ever oak-aged brown ale that I've ever had.
Mm-hmm. Remember, any beers you drink, check into Untapped. I just got the Mardi Gras 2017 badge for checking in tonight.
Oh, I'll do one later on. I have some backlog of photos that I can use.
Now, is tonight? I remember bringing it up in the Friday show. Is tonight the last night?
I think it is. Fat Tuesday. This is the last night. Yeah. Tomorrow starts Lent, right? Yes. Everybody gets all liquored up tonight.
Right. Yeah, because they can't drink no more. Right.
Then they get good for 40 days.
Yeah. And in case you're wondering why all of a sudden, now I don't really watch standard TV, but I know in my head what's happening already. You're probably seeing a lot of places you never know serve fish sandwiches. And this is why, because all your Catholics and other people that might be doing whatever are sworn off of red meat, and that's one of their typical things. And they all don't have to do that, but that's a typical thing, right? When you're what is it a fast, Mark, or is it just the?
I don't know. It's supposed to be. I'm not Catholic, but I hear it's supposed to be. You're supposed to give up some kind of sacrifice something.
Right.
I'm sacrificing for Lent. I'm sacrificing not drinking beer.
Well,
you back to drinking beer.
You just had yours, right?
My cleanse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're sacrificing your cleanse. Yeah.
You sacrifice something. Right. So I'm sacrificing for Lent. I'm sacrificing not drinking beer. Well, you back to drinking beer.
Yeah. Well, we know Andrew's here.
All right, I'm plugged in, guys.
Right on, man. Yeah. That's good. But let me see. I just looked this up. And so that's why they're probably serving a lot of fish in your area, fish sandwiches. They've probably got some of the fast food places probably have fish posters in the windows. I know they do over here. So like I could just imagine that's probably happening. I'm not seeing a link for. I'm looking up that beer you're having, and I'm not seeing a link for Untapped, which is weird.
They're on Untapped. I was looking earlier. SAUGATUCK.
Yeah, I'll just have to manually put it in here. Manually do it. Damn it.
Hey Joe, I was watching the news and I looked down at my phone and I see beer show. So it's like okay, we can skip the news. We got to get to a beer show.
We are the news, Andrew. That's what's up. We're the news. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
I also like that fatty that you made that you got a picture on your Google Plus. That looks good. The bacon wrapped fatty.
Bacon wrapped.
Yeah, you got a picture of it on your Google Plus. I think you made it.
Oh, carne asada fries or whatever.
Oh no, I didn't see bacon wrapped fatty. I saw I saw the fries,
which look really good.
Yeah, what's
the carne asada fries?
Yeah,
carne asada.
Yeah. I don't know what a bacon wrapped fatty is, but it sure sounds good.
You know what? I wonder if are you talking about years ago? I posted.
It might you might have made it a long time ago, but I just
that was a long time ago. Yeah, that was years ago. I posted.
Yep.
That's
but
right.
I
made a bacon weaved.
Yep, that's the one.
And it was 3 different kinds of sausage or pork, right? So you had it was a pork roll or something I made.
Yep.
And
they call it the bacon explosion, I think.
Explosion, yes.
Yep, bacon explosion.
Yeah.
Yes, and that thing was as good as you imagine, yeah. And the great thing about that, Andrew, is that you could actually see the Carhartt. Woof, woof,
yep.
Woof, woof. You could actually see it and then watch your blood flow.
Oh, yeah. Watch your arteries harden up, too. That is, chase it down with a beer or two.
Yeah, you made nice slices of it, and you could put a couple of eggs with it and really watch that. I mean, you could just watch it. Woof, woof. It would just go in and out. You could watch it. It was great.
I've got to get my first smoker, but after I get my taxes, I think I'm going to be getting this Oklahoma Joe Longhorn. It's you've got a actual one side that's actually charcoal and the other side is propane. So you've got kind of the best of both worlds.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, okay. So head coach is Tom on Untapped.
He's gone hard for 40 days.
He's gone hard for 40 days.
That sounds like something you need to call your doctor about.
Yeah,
for 40 days, man. I thought it was 4 hours.
I remember them having that part in the commercial. That's at the end when they read real fast. Yeah, if you've gone hard for 40 days, see a doctor. Yeah, anything that starts with a 4, like 4 hours or 40 days, yeah, go see your doctor about that, man. I don't know if you should lay down, my friend. Yeah, don't relax. That I don't know if there's relaxing if you've been hard for 40 days.
You can lay down, but just don't do it on your stomach.
Yeah, I think head coach actually has a new profession in porn now, right?
Yeah.
Like if you've got a 40-day thing going, man, you need to start a website.
And Andy's already got his porn name pre-made.
Yeah.
Head coach.
Yeah, head coach. Yeah, there you go. Oh, nice. Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah, that one's good. And we've got what is that? Padow 52. Longtime subscriber, new to share beer. Congrats on 400 and having a Flying Dog Gonzo Imperial Porter.
Yep.
9.2. Right on. Yeah, Coach says go hard. Yeah. So, getting back to this beer that Bum was having, here's the Snow Wizard on Untapped here. 62, but this ain't the barrel age. This ain't the oak aged though. I don't think, is it?
I think there's only one version of it, so it may not say it in the because the photos below show the label with the oak aged on it.
Okay.
I don't think there's a regular Snow Wizard. I think this is. Now they have another brown ale that is not called Snow Wizard, which I had, which was also very enjoyable.
Okay.
And I think there's only one Snow Wizard.
Okay, so maybe Snow Wizard is the Imperial Brown Ale version. Yeah.
Okay. So in any case, it's got a 3.72, which is really good.
It's that rating will be bumped up a little bit later because this is getting 4.25, 4.5 stars for me. I love this. I wish you could try this. I don't think they are shipping anywhere except like the Great Lakes area and Pennsylvania and stuff.
Oh, okay. So this is on BA here. So 86 on Beer Advocate. So that's not too bad. So that's 7% ABV for just in case some people didn't see it, and 25 IBUs. So.
Yeah, the oak is there and you can taste it, but it doesn't overpower it the way a lot of the barrel aged stuff does.
And how's the alcohol? Is the alcohol real heavy or?
No, it's pretty hidden.
Okay, good. And what are you having, Tom?
I walked into the store today. I just seen it sitting there. The Firestone Bravo.
Oh, Firestone Bravo, 2017.
The Imperial Brown Ale.
Wow, it's an Imperial Brown Ale night. Wow.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me about that one. I'm not familiar.
I guess this is their first release. It comes in at 13.2% alcohol, so it's a pretty hefty.
Yeah, there you go.
Pretty hefty.
Yeah, what would Zach pay for that one, right?
I paid $9.95 for 12
ounces. Oh dear
God! Like $25.
Wow. Yeah,
that's a $25 to $30 bottle down there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
The only reason I bought it because I didn't know, like, some of these beers, like, you don't know if you'll see again. So it's just like, why not? I'll grab it.
Yeah,
I'll have to be on the lookout for that one, man. I love
some good beer. Firestone Walker makes some good stuff.
So we've got let me see here, and let me look it up. Firestone. Trying to find it on Untapped here real quick. I know it's got to be in there, but
I've seen one bottle of it, and I'm like, you know what? Today's the day.
Yeah. Today's your lucky day.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Let me see. It looks like they have 2 Bravos. Wait, what's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know much about it.
I've never heard of that before. Is it
Yeah,
an annual beer form or is it
yeah, maybe it's an annual because they're showing Bravos from 2013.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe it's
Here,
just
I can show you what that's what I love about Untapped, man. You can really see here's all the variants. Of course, the 2017 that you're having is right here.
Yeah, this one's the barrel aged.
So, yeah, and that makes a huge difference too. So, but yeah, this
30-year Heaven Hill barrels.
Can you imagine? That was 2014. We missed that one big time.
Evan Williams barrels 2014.
Wow. So yeah, this is
I think it says this one's in 1990 barrels.
What's this Elijah Craig? What is that, man? Elijah Craig.
That's it. Elijah Craig is a bourbon. Yeah.
It's a bourbon.
Those are all bourbon barrels, yeah. Yep. Heaven Hill. When we went to Kentucky a few years ago, we toured the Heaven Hill brewery distillery.
Oh, you did?
No, this is all, yeah. That's all good stuff. Yeah, anytime you can age it in a 30-year-old barrel, you're gonna get some bourbon flavor probably.
So here, man, look at that. That beer you're drinking is 4.28 on here. 1,449 ratings and 13.2%, 28 IBUs.
And how big a bottle is it?
It's a 12 bottle.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like a 12-ounce bottle. Yeah.
Wow.
It'd be nice if it was bigger, but then again, it's 13.2.
Yeah.
So
that's like the equivalent of 2 beers right there, anyway. Yeah, that's like a bomber of regular. That's like a bomber of a regular IPA, pretty much.
Yeah, and it looks like it comes here. Here's off the website right here. February 4, 2017. So this is just you're having it fresh.
Yeah, this is 3 weeks old.
So
yeah.
I mean, you could age that bad boy for a year.
You could have that for 5 or 6 years at least, probably.
And then it says here very limited draft. So pretty much you find it in a bottle, buy it because the odds of you having it on tap are rare. It sounds like.
Yep, that's true.
And that would be true, wouldn't it, Mark? Because to have it on draft. To have
it's
a cake.
Probably only local there in California because Firestone Walker's out of are they somewhere in the Central Valley or something, I think. Somewhere in California.
Brewery About Us. Let's see. Here's the guys responsible for it. Oh, look at the barrels.
Yep.
Oh, hands above the table. You can't see mine.
Where are they?
California, yeah. Paso Robles.
Yeah, okay. So it's South Central California, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, look at all these beers.
But yeah, so they're probably serving it on tap at their tasting room and some stuff in California, but probably beyond that, not too much.
I like these cans. These cans are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they do make some damn fine, tasty beers.
Yeah, they make some good beers. We get some. I'll have to check the beer store and see. I haven't been to the beer store in a week, but we get some of the one-offs from Firestone. They tend to be like pricey here, but we'll see.
It looks like they're calling it a strong ale.
Yeah. Definitely strong. Yeah, 13%.
I've never had any of their beers. I don't even know if I've ever seen any for sale here. I'm not saying they're not sold in PA, but I don't recall seeing any.
Okay, and then this lets you right here at this last sentence is pretty cool. Balancing rich, toasty, and chocolate malt flavors with the gentle balance of noble hops. Bravo is brewed to showcase barrel flavors with massive bourbon barrel notes that morph as the beer warms in the glass. So
there you go.
If you don't like bourbon, then this ain't for you, man. You're in the wrong place, man.
Yeah, you're gonna get lots of oak and caramel, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, the caramels and probably vanillas and chocolates from the malts.
Spice, probably, yeah.
So very, very interesting, man. I like this picture. This guy got a good shot. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah.
That showcases everything really well. Did a fantastic job. Nice photography. It was his Beer Face M an hour ago, actually.
There you go.
You don't play around.
Yeah, he ain't messing around, man. That's That's a great shot. That's a
go-to
spot.
I wonder if all his photos look like that. Are you able to click on him?
Yeah, let's check him out.
See what he does. I bet he is a beer photographer.
Oh, look at this guy! Oh, look at this guy!
Oh man.
We'll click on see all here. Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, see, he's doing it right there. He's got a little light box going on there. Yeah, he's
definitely got access because he probably works for a brewer.
At the breweries. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, there you go.
Look at that. Tell me that don't look good. That's a 6-month aged Alpha Overdrive, Valiant Brewing Company. Where is that? Let me see. Maybe that's another California brewery. Maybe.
Yeah, Valiant. He's got some good stuff in there. I like his images. Good stuff.
Yeah, the images are nice. Funky Universal Friend. Yeah. Okay, what do you have, Mark?
Well, I just finished this Elysian Space Dust IPA. This was the last of the 6-pack. That was my warm-up beer.
Okay, warm-up.
Now I'm going to drink the last beer that Tom sent me, which is the Jack's Abbey Coconut.
Oh, you're finally going to have that? Okay.
Yeah, the Baltic Port. I was going to have it last week, and since the show is delayed, I just put it back in the fridge, and so I'm going to open this sucker up now because I've heard really good things about this beer. And it's got cocoa. Yeah, no, not much. A little bit of smoke.
Ah, boo.
No, actually, there was a little bit. Yeah, it poured a little smoke.
Oh, it poured smoke.
That's good.
Yeah,
nice. It makes up for it.
So,
it makes up for it.
So Baltic porters are super, super dark. And that's pretty much super dark. But look at that.
Yeah, nice.
I didn't pour it real vigorous, and that's a nice, and that's a really, yeah. Baltic porters have a lot of times there's like a lot of smoke in them, like smoke flavor and slightly sweet smoky, and that's what this is. I don't know what the ABV is. It says
10%.
10%. Ooh, okay. Ooh, yeah. That's big.
This is the big beer show, man. Yeah.
Cuckoo for coconuts. Unfiltered, unpasteurized, locally sourced ingredients. So where's Jack's Abbey out of? Are they local there to you, Tom?
Framingham. They're about
Framingham, okay. Oh, Framinghammer. That's why it's called Framinghammer.
45 minutes from where?
From me.
Oh, from you. Okay.
Yeah.
It's bourbon barrel aged Baltic porter, and I'm definitely getting the bourbon barrel.
Okay. That one's got a 4.21 rating, man. Everything so far coming out of Massachusetts ain't damn bad.
Excellent. This is an excellent beer. It's got you're getting that oak, that vanilla, slightly sweet. Smokiness, which I think Baltic porters, I think they smoke the malt. It's kind of like that, kind of like Scotch ales where they kind of smoke the malt. I'm getting a little bit of that. There's some like not chocolate, almost like a tobacco, like a real sweet kind of tobacco.
Oh, really?
Like really rich cigar kind of flavor.
Yeah. Wow.
This would go great with a good cigar. I mean, this would be.
Oh man, see,
awesome with a cigar. All right, picture time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, get your picture, man. Yeah. Don't.
I got to take a picture of this because this will be. I think this will be my 775th unique beer on.
Wow.
Untapped. Let's see. Which is my goal is to get. I don't think I'll get to 1,000. I got to drink 200 more of this. That might be tough.
Here's Tom.
There you go. Let's see. Where is it?
Breaking Bud. Is what
Yeah. So this is Cocoa Nut. Wow. Yeah. This is an excellent beer. Thank you very much, Tom. This is delicious.
My pleasure.
I am loving this beer, and it's been sitting in my fridge for like 2 months because I got it, and then I went on my purge, and then.
Well, you should be the next one, Mark, that pops up here then.
If I can find it. Let's see. What am I at here? Jack's Abbey. There we go.
I'm on the 2016 version. I don't know if that's.
I think this is the 2000. Is this 2007? No, this is 2016. I think.
Yeah, I think I got it December.
Yeah.
I think it was a 16.
Yeah. Wow. It's taken a. No, that's what the hell.
Yeah, that's
Beers.
Oh, wait a minute. We got someone from France here. We've got I French. I ain't not American. American. How would you say that in France, man? How would French? How would that American? Yeah, there we go. Right, American. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I got a C in French, so I'm not going to ask. No, this is an awesome beer. This is really, really good stuff.
It sounds fantastic. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
They actually have a peanut butter and jelly one. They do a mole one.
Mole. Oh,
mole. That would be.
I would be very interested.
That's probably got a little chocolate and a little heat in the back.
Oh yeah, here's their peanut butter and jelly right here on the side.
And
then
they do a bunch of variants.
A brandy barrel aged one that would be interesting as well. Morning wood.
That's got a double entendre to it.
Yeah.
That's what head coach needs to be drinking.
That's Funky Buddha. That's from Funky Buddha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a 13% beer.
So this is bourbon barrel aged framing hammer barrel aged. Yeah, I think it's a 2016.
Hey, Swap Game. So we just this is obviously his first time. He just subscribed. So he's in Paris, man. On Paris.
Wow. He must have just got back from the pub because it's now like 2 a.m.
Hey, they don't mess around in Paris.
Thanks for staying up late, man.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for joining in. We do this every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. I am in Phoenix, Arizona. And let me take this off the screen so you can actually see me. I am in Phoenix, Arizona. We have Georgia in the house, Atlanta, Georgia. We have Pennsylvania. We have Boston, Mass. And Andrew, you're in Minnesota?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Minnesota. So
Minnesota.
And then in the chat with you, we have a guy from Australia and various other places. I think Idaho, right? Is head coach in Idaho, I think.
I think he is, yeah.
And
we're international.
Yeah, so this is definitely an international show for sure, man. Yeah, and what we do here is we get on here and just like the title says, we share beer. So and Padau is from Kentucky, man. So
wow.
And that would explain Padau, right?
Yeah.
So, hey, we actually Kentucky's been represented here. I'm sure a lot of these barrels came from Kentucky.
Yeah.
You know,
the guy that's got the handle Padau, he might be from Paducah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, in any case, that's what we do here, Swap Game. I'm glad to have you, man. We in the history of us doing this, we haven't had a lot of people from Paris, man. I can't think of too many.
No.
I know we've had some French people in here before. As a matter of fact, you've got that one beer reviewer, that one chick that's in France.
The tasting niche.
Yeah.
But she is an American living in France.
Right. Yeah. Very attractive American living in France, though.
Joe, I would like to see a Joe D photo shoot with the tasting niche, actually.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, she's and she actually unites a lot of the other female beer writers and reviewers that are located in like Europe. So check her out for sure, man.
She's very, very good. I've been watching a lot of her stuff. I've been running the gamut lately, watching everything from the tasting niche with World Beer News to the malt liquor guys. I've been watching a lot of the malt liquor guys.
Really? Wow.
BDU 40. Is that what they call it?
Are they still around? Are they?
Yes, yeah. I didn't realize they had been making videos as long as they had been. It's absolutely fascinating, those videos and those guys. It's great. But the tasting niche, she has a unique, her World Beer News every week. It's professionally done. It's well presented. It's
Take a look at that. Yeah.
Yeah,
and she has her own unique way of presenting things. I recommend it, Mark. You will like it.
Cool. Good.
And very, very easy on the eyes. She does videos where she wakes up in the morning and puts the camera on herself, and her hair's going in 5 different directions, and she has
you're saying she's pretty similar to watching Greg then. I mean, very easy on the eyes.
No, yeah. What I'm saying is, even with that, with the morning bedhead and no makeup, she still looks great.
Yeah.
So no, she looks nothing like
that's
Greg.
What beer reviewers need. That's what the beer reviewing community needs.
Yeah.
No, there's actually
be a bunch of middle-aged guys. Really?
Yeah, there's actually all your female beer writers and reviewers definitely have an advantage because all you got to put up with is stuff like this otherwise.
They got to put up with us, Joe.
Huh?
They got to put up with us.
Yeah. So we don't stand a chance next to. All of that. So that's definite.
Well, the reality is like 80 to 90% of the craft beer geeks are guys. So if you're a good-looking woman and you're doing reviews, then you're going to get those eyeballs.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, have you ever heard of the Red Green Show?
No.
All right, it's out of Canada. This guy, his trademark, you could say, is red and green duct tape. If you can't fix it with duct tape, there's something wrong with it. And his saying is, if women can't find you handsome, they better find you handy. Just type in red green to YouTube when you get a chance later.
Let's see, I love Bear White. Barry White, maybe?
Barry White? Yeah.
Yeah, Barry White was good when he was alive. Sure.
Now I'm getting some coconut in this, Tom. I'm starting.
Are you getting the coconut now that it's warming up?
Warming up a little bit. Yeah, it's warming up a little bit. Yeah, it's been out of the fridge about an hour. So
that's always the big mystery for me is when you get a beer that says it has coconut. Man, you really look forward to that. At least I do.
Now, yeah, wasn't there before, but now it's there.
Usually that is a warm up type of thing too. You get that flavor on when
I've still got 2/3 of the bottle. I think I'm going to let this sit, and in like Andrew, half an hour, it's going to be really good.
Well, yeah, we're going to have to come back to you on that one. What are you having, Andrew?
I am having nothing because I have to go to work in the morning. I got to be up say about 2:30, and I got to be out the door by 3.
Okay. So me and Andrew are indulging in our purified drinking water.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there you go.
A little.
Or actually, no, I got to be out the door by about say 3:45 because I got to be clocked in. I like to try to get to work about 4 o'clock because I got to wait for the manager to get there so I can get into work and get clocked in.
Okay.
It's always good to get there ahead of the manager too. That's job security.
It is. It is.
Yeah,
I'm a contractor where I work anyway, so and I work 4/10s. Tomorrow's my Friday.
Yep.
So when we do share beer on Friday or Saturday, well, I'll be tipping a few back. Hopefully, if I don't get called.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, thanks, man. Oh no, we definitely do not get political here, my friend. So I will not even answer that question. I won't even entertain it. Because I really could care less. I think that's why people like me. I don't really care about politics. I don't give a rip about that stupid award show that happened the other night.
What award show?
I don't care about any of it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. My taxes will go up a little bit. It would have went up. I don't give a rip who's in office. And I just listen to everyone else's junk when I go to work. So, yeah.
If Swap Game wants some political beer videos, go to the malt liquor guys. You'll get your fill and then some.
Oh, I would imagine from those guys.
It's great.
Dear God, yeah.
The one guy has a life-size cardboard cutout of Trump in the background as he's chugging his malt liquor. It's beautiful. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
these guys are like pro wrestlers.
Yeah, this is definitely Swamp. This is definitely the place to come to get away from all that junk because I am a definite cord cutter. So just to give you some background, I mean, I'm a cord cutter. So I watch most of the majority, unless it's sports, I do watch sports live, but the majority of my entertainment is watched on demand. So I don't watch commercials. Pretty much, I'll get some on that new DirecTV Now app when I watch that, or on YouTube. But that's typically how I'll see a commercial, is on my morning sports talk shows that I like to watch if I get home in time. But I don't typically, usually it's Monday morning. Monday morning I'll watch the sports talk shows, and then of course they have the commercials. So that's some background on me, man. I for the last 2 years, at least solid 2 years, I've been a hardcore. I'm as hardcore cord cutter as vegans are vegan, right? Like I am. You could say commercials and your standard ABC, NBC, all the big networks, American networks, that is, are my meat, and I don't eat it. And you would be so much. My life is perfectly fine, my friend. You know,
you're all the more healthy for it, Joe. Just like
all the more healthy for it. You bet.
Because they're just churning out a bunch of garbage, and people are just consuming a bunch of garbage.
Oh yeah. It's never ending.
We all make choices, my friend. And as much as some people try to say they like to be positive and all this sort of thing, well, then why focus on it? Why choose to? And as you can see here, we don't. We focus on beer, and we focus on the things that oh, and see, Padal's a cord cutter as well. You know what? I need a lot more. As a matter of fact, the cable companies are feeling the pinch. And which makes me happy. These things make me happy. The more cord cutters there are, right? And it's the same thing with a lot of industries, right? Like the meat industry, for one, is feeling the pinch. There's a lot more vegans out there now, and you hear a lot more about that as well. There's a lot more cord cutters, and that statistic is growing. I mean, there's an actual number now, and I don't know that number, but it's growing and growing and growing every year. It's like doubling and
well, it's big enough now that the cable companies and the traditional broadcasters are starting to notice.
Right.
And what's that term? What is it called? Over the top, where they're offering. Kind of almost like a la carte stuff. So you don't have to be a cord cutter, but you can pick and choose what you want on your cable. And that's what it's going to be. Within a few years, you'll be able to just pick the 5 or 10 channels you want, pay so much per month, and that's it.
And they would never do it. They would not do it. They wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And now that there's starting to see a lot of people swinging off of it.
There's enough people leaving that it's... They've got to figure out a way to get some of those people back and still get some. 100% of nothing is still nothing. You know?
What I love about it is you're getting institutions like the NFL to actually give a rip. And the reason they give a rip is because these people pay them billions of dollars for the rights, for commercials and for sponsorships. And so when you get your NBCs carrying, because they're in cahoots with the cable as well, and your other Cox cables and your Comcast of the world, when you get them to give a rip, they make the NFL give a rip, which gives us the services that we want as a sports junkie. Hopefully the NFL will finally be forced to loosen up that NFL package and make it available to. All we want to do is consume your product. Just make it legal, and I won't have to do it illegally. I'll be quite frank. For years, I mean, I don't pay you to watch your stupid games. I mean, I do. I have season tickets, but on as far as like sit at home and watch, I don't pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing that guys like myself who have gotten the movies on the Not So Upright, gotten all your TV shows. I watch everything, and I watch Australian TV. I watch the UK TV. I watch, you name it, man. I watch it from around the world. Make your stuff available, and I'll pay you for it.
Yep. It's the same thing. The TV industry is going through the same thing that the record and music industry has been going through for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you divide it up? And I think within the next 5 years or so, you're going to be able most people are going to be able to just like go online and pick, the 10 or 15 things they want to watch, and whatever provider provides that at the best price, that's what they pick.
Yeah.
So it's like going through the buffet line. You just pick, I want the green beans and I want the macaroni and cheese, but I don't want the stewed tomatoes, and I just want to pay for that.
Hey, Mark and Joe, I went through broadcasting school back in early 2000s, and my instructor was an accomplished radio host for years.
Mm-hmm.
And the number one thing that he told us is you pick any radio station or TV station today, and he basically boiled it down to one sentence: the McDonaldization of television and radio. It's already happened. You go to a certain radio stations, a certain genre. It's either like moldy oldies, like from the 1930s or 40s or 50s, whatever, or you got moldy oldies from like my generation and possibly Joe's from like the 1970s and the 80s. And then you've got this new stuff that they call pop that's done by computers, in my opinion, on others. And TV is the same way. TV is the same way. You've got your real life dramas or whatever on some stations, and other stations you got nothing but cop shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right about the cop shows.
Yeah, that's the networks, crime shows and quote unquote reality shows, and that's it. And that's why the networks are all suffering. That's why everybody's.
Well, that must be why I don't watch the networks.
Honestly, yeah, for real.
I will say the one thing I will say though, there are some these reality shows that I do like, that I will watch, like Deadliest Catch. I mean,
oh yeah, that's the one I do watch. I watch that every year.
Guys literally risk their lives for people like you and me, so we can eat. I want to go to Red Lobster and get all you can eat crab legs, and it's because of Deadliest Catch that I can do it. Yep. Think about that.
Okay, here we go, man. Now, who's willing to do it beatbox? Swap wants to see some beatboxing, man.
Oh my God.
Andrew, can you beatbox, man?
No way.
Go a beatbox, please. How about Bum? Bum can do it. I bet you Bum is a close
good beatboxer, man. Come on.
No, I'll go get my bass. I would go get my bass and play it on here before I would try to beatbox.
Mark, you want to beatbox, Mark?
What's that?
Hey, Mark,
is that when I turn my Led Zeppelin up really loud and crank the bass? That's about it.
Yeah.
No, Mark, beatbox, you don't want to know what it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't know what it is.
Yeah. Tom, let's hear your beatbox, Tom. Come on, Tom, you can do it. Yeah, he's not even paying attention, man. He's like, yeah, I don't even know who you're talking to, man.
He's like, talk to
me. Yeah. No, I have.
I saw Vanilla Ice in concert. Does that count?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I haven't even thought about beatboxing then. Yeah. Dear God, I think I was 13 or something. For the early teenager last time I even attempted to beatbox. I
had a bootbox back like in high school, like in 90, 80, 81, 82.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember when you could detach the speakers and you could separate them out? Oh, man.
I mean, that's hilarious. I didn't even realize that. He says he loves beatbox. I didn't realize beatboxing was still a thing. Like,
I guess it is.
I guess it is. I didn't really. I have not even thought about beatboxing in a long time. Of course, anytime I think of beatboxing, I think of Fat Boys, and I mean, they're the ones that made it famous. They made it what it is. You know what I'm saying? Those of you that are old enough to remember the Fat Boys, I don't know. I know one of them died at least. At least one of them died. Young too, very young. But they were in some movies, and they were fun, man, back in the day.
They had their couple years of fame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they darn sure did.
Yeah.
I think you had the oh my god. I think you had what, because one of them was Jamaican, wasn't he? Wasn't the light skinned dude Jamaican?
Don't know.
I think the taller light skinned dude was Jamaican.
When were they? Was that like 90, like the very early 90s, 90, 91?
Oh dear God.
I thought it was in. I thought it was in the 80s.
I thought it was in the 80s.
Were they
mid 80s
by Run DMC? Did that kind of come out from Run DMC? No, I'm thinking
no. I think the beatboxing idea originally, in my opinion, was started, you could say, by the guy that did the sound effects from the Police Academy series.
Oh yeah, that guy,
Michael Winslow.
Yep.
Thank you.
See, that's why I'm here for stupid stuff like that. That's why I'm here. Michael Winslow.
He is. I think he is up to over 1 million sounds now.
Wow. Did they call him the human beatbox? That's what it is. I think they called him.
He's the human beatbox. You can actually type him up, and he actually does it through his strip. The best one that I like is when he does impersonation of a Chevy monster truck with trying to start a big 350.
Yeah, see, it doesn't
funny.
It doesn't get much older than this. I'm looking up their Wikipedia right now, and it doesn't get much older than this. They have affiliations with Curtis Blow.
I saw Curtis Blow. I took my parents to a Curtis Blow rap concert last year, if you can believe that.
So here's their Wikipedia right here. Yeah, and I remember Prince Marky D. Yeah, he was. I think
83.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man.
Cool Rock Ski. If he's one of the fat boys, he lost a lot of weight.
19, yeah. The former fat boy.
Yeah, if he is. Now they say they have a website here. Let's click it and see what we get here.
Oh, there they go.
There they go. So, man, are all three of them still? I thought one of them died. I thought this guy died.
I know one. I think one of the guys from Run DMC passed away last year. I think
Daryl. I think.
Yep.
A couple years ago. Yep.
I thought it was last year.
Maybe it was.
But yeah, they were.
It was like early in the year, and it was big on the news.
So you got from 82 to 91 was their little reign there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they were kind of in that same thing. Yeah, Curtis Blow, Run DMC, all that. They were all kind of in that era. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Swap says he wants to see Andrew, man. He wants to see Andrew beatbox, man.
Ain't happening.
I got a feeling you're not going to get Andrew to beatbox or dance. Those are two
Joe, next time you get a tape measure out.
Wait a minute. Choose your next words carefully, man.
Vertically put it up your wall.
Whoa! The next words, choose carefully, man. Wait, hold on.
Put a mark up at 6 feet 8 inches. That's how tall I am.
Oh, really? Wow.
Okay. Oh, big boy.
I consider myself a wall on legs.
Yeah, no.
A lot of short people at the grocery store love me in various aisles.
Well, kind of everybody's short next to you, right?
Yeah. People think I'm like between 200 and 220. But I'm actually about about 3 and some change.
Yeah. You're 6'8".
But I'm 6'8", but I literally look like a brick shithouse when you look at me. Because I'm broad shouldered. I mean, my heritage, i.e., where my family came from, Norway and Germany.
Oh,
and basically both sides of the family, they settled here in Minnesota in farm country.
That's so rare.
Yeah. So back in the day, your family, they didn't need horses. They just hooked up Grandpa to the plow, and he pulled it through the field pretty much.
No, Grandpa had to run the horses. So
okay.
Great, or actually, in my case, triple great grandpa.
Okay.
When they came over in the 1800s.
You could be in the next episodes of Vikings, man. You know?
Yeah.
I think I would be a good replacement for like Norm Abram on This Old House.
Yeah.
I've got the beard going here.
Yeah, you got the beard thing going. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Hey, well, thanks, Swap. I appreciate you jumping in, and we're actually about to close the show now. Anyway, we're usually on here for an hour.
Have some French fries for us.
Yeah, French fries, right? Yeah.
If you buy this, make sure you age it.
Is it hot? Is it kind of?
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
very hot.
Buy it and let it sit for a year at least. Sounds like. Yeah.
In the fridge or out of the fridge?
Yeah, you could sit it out of the fridge. I mean, you know.
Yeah, 13%. You just put that in your basement without being in the fridge. It'd be fine.
Yeah.
Au revoir, right? Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Au revoir. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, because I can't think of the last time someone from Paris jumped in. So
I don't think so. Yeah.
If they have, it's been quite some time. So
yeah. Last time they were there, whoever was here from Paris before had an attitude, and it's just not.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's you know, and it's funny too because the last time I've had communications with the tasting niche, she said she was going to try to jump in. From France, and it was just an unreasonable time for her. So
it's like 2 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah. So I understand that for sure. So
you got to get her to come in on the Friday share beer.
Yeah, maybe the Friday
show. Night. I mean, that's like right after work. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I haven't communicated with her in several months, so maybe I'll reach out to her again and let her know that we're on Fridays. So if she's available. She seems real fun and stuff like that, so that'd be cool.
Be good to add a little class to the show here.
Exactly. I mean, someone's got to class this thing up. Come on, you know. So what are you getting from that beer now? Before we have to go, Mark.
The coconut's coming out. I'm getting a little more chocolate. Yeah, definitely more coconut.
Okay.
It's not overpowering, but the coconut's there. And I get the malt. I'm still getting the smoke and a little bit of the tobacco, but the coconut has kind of come to the front now.
That tobacco part's got me really interested. So,
it's got that, like, you just get like a real sweet tobacco cigar, that type of thing.
Yeah.
That kind of flavor, like the smoke, not necessarily when you're smoking it, but like the secondhand smoke that you have somebody smoking a cigar like that.
Like that. Okay.
It's kind of that sweet, spicy, kind of leathery, that kind of.
So it is getting a definite. So they definitely use some real good dark. Some real good smoky hardwood. They
use some good malts on this. Yeah, I mean, it's got some good. I would think like smoked malt because it's got some real solid smoky, kind of sweet, earthy tobacco. That kind of flavor, which is perfect in a beer like this. It was
cool, man. Cool. All right, we'll see you guys, man. Thank you for joining in once again, man. And for those of you that can join Fridays, we're here on Fridays at 10 a.m.
Your time,
my time, right?
Noon Eastern.
Noon Eastern. For the time being, and I'm going to start just referring to Phoenix time because I know that everyone else is going to change time here pretty soon.
Yeah, in like 2 weeks. March 12th, I think daylight saving hits. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the time of year I dread.
Yeah.
But
you lose an hour pretty much.
I lose an hour of sleep, so it's.
Who needs sleep? Sleep's overrated. I mean, really.
Come on, really? Sleep is
for wimps.
I mean, come on. You can't be productive when you're sleeping, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So.
Hey, Joe. Joe, I just threw on my Google Plus page. A friend of mine actually went down to the Shell's Brewery in New Ulm, and he actually got permission to use the Grain Belt logo on his freelance model railroad, and I put a picture of it on my Google Plus page.
Okay.
It's
the old grain belt. Yeah,
Yep.
we talked about that a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's before G. Heileman went belly up. Shell's bought the rights in the rights to make it. So,
Okay. Well, I'll have to check that out. For now, we need to go, and I'll see you guys later, man. Thanks for joining in.
Take care, man.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Take care. Peace out.
See you Friday.